For the third day straight, I am going up into the mountains. So I got that thing that way, and then I got that one that way, and I got those, and then I got to decide which way to go. And this way is the trailheads that I'm looking for. So let's go. Give me a show. So gloves protect the hands. I learned that in Wisconsin. A storm came when I was at the top of a small mountain. Ended up cutting open my hand and I've got a scar on there still. Protect the skin. Protein, got that. A couple of jugs of water, and ugly pants are very important. Also shoes. These are $10 shoes, so that's you gotta have at least $7 or $8 shoes. I was up in Misato, and I forgot about my supplies. I ran out of water, drank some right out of the stream, and I didn't get sick from it. I was just fine. There can be parasites and all kinds of diseases and viruses and stuff from it. But if you end up having to drink water that's untreated, moving water that's cold and shallow, and so that's what I did. And this was it was just crystal clear, just like this is. I'm just heading out of here right now, up over that cliff, that overhang. Over there was something wheezing and grumbling, and I don't know how big it was or what it was, but I do know there's bears out here, and I've never heard a bear. I don't think it was very big. If I had to guess, I'd say it was about the size of a mid-sized dog, but it was definitely an animal, and I don't know what it was, and it was right up over there. I can still hear it. Like wheezing. I don't know what it is, but it's probably okay, and it's probably scared of me, but I don't know that. So I'm heading back, and I'm going to try a different trail. You know, it's been funny here. In my experiences hiking in Japan, I very rarely run into any animal stuff. When I was in Kamikochi, I did have several monkeys that were down toward the base on my first day. And also on the way down on my last day. But I have been very surprised in general that there are very few animals that you actually see out here. It's almost like a Disney World jungle adventure, and of course it's absolutely not that. So we'll try somewhere else. It's got some potential, but I'm going to go ahead and not do that. I think I can do better than that. That's going to end up being a closed road following a creek, and I think I've seen better around here, so we're going to skip that. Oh, that's man-made right there. There's a little dam up there. I'd say somebody died right there. They must have gone right over the edge. But I'm approximately an hour's drive away from my parents-in-law's house, and right here. You get out here in the woods, I always feel better. I just want to see cars, and I want to see faces. I want to see people. So that's generally the place I end up going hiking. If I'm going to go deep into the woods, something a little bit more serious than that last little jaunt, I wouldn't go deep into the woods unless there were cars parked around. So, and cell phone, you're supposed to bring your cell phone with, and up here I got no service, so cell phone doesn't help. I just asked, there's a guy back there. Maybe we can catch him, I don't know. I don't think we got him. But anyway, he's at his truck and he had a staff hat on. So So I asked him, I said, 食べ物持ってる? Restaurantはここですか? Do you have food here? Is there a restaurant here? And he said, 食べ物持ってない, which means we do not have food here. And he smiled, and then he pointed me this way, and he said, 食べ物もない, which means there's also no food this way. I didn't eat lunch before coming out here. I thought I'd find a convenience store on the way up, and never did. Anyway, that's the kind of conversation I think about 6 months ago. I would have had to just kind of sit and solemnly wonder on my own. There's a bridge down there. I think I want to go down there. When I make these videos, I think about all the people who are going to watch the video while I'm making it. And it makes me feel like you're here with me. I think about my family, I think about my brothers, my parents, I think about friends. It just makes me feel like you're all here with me. We're doing this right the hell here. This is good. That looks like a trail that's blocked off. I wish you could smell this. It smells like spring. But like on steroids. The combination of the fresh air coming from that river water, that mountain water, and I can smell all the woodiness that you see here on the road, and I can smell the greens. I wish I could share it with you. These cars tell me there's a trailhead around here somewhere, and I don't have my hiking book with me, so I don't know where it is. Well, the reason I couldn't find a trailhead is because there is no trailhead. These people are all parked here because it's snowed in. So I'm going to park here like everybody else did and hike up. There must be a trailhead close up there. These two made it through. So the road keeps going up. There's something up there. It's probably the main drag, I'm not sure, but I'm going to do this right now. Like I said, I'm out of food, so I mean I can't do much here. So I just take a little jaunt up this hill and see where we go. Well, not much here. They got it marked off up there. I don't know if you can see the pink ribbons, but this would be the trail to the dam. I'm going to turn around and try that road again. That plant is called a... Yesterday I saw an old man out here and he was stopping and studying every plant, and I see people, they're all, you know, they're looking at butterflies and stuff, and my mountain hiking has always been very, very self-centered. I'm thinking about myself the entire time when I'm hiking. Like I'm at the gym. I'm thinking about my hydration, I'm thinking about my heart rate, I'm thinking about what muscles in my body are moving. I would imagine that is as foreign to the old guy, probably has a book and knows all their names, as vice versa. I guess it just means I'm stupid. I don't know. Hey, check that out. As long as I'm doing confessions, I've had this instinct since I was a little kid. If I see a body of water that looks beautiful to me, I want to jump in it. I have always wanted to jump into natural bodies of water that I thought were pretty, which is another piece of evidence that I'm stupid. See that ladder? I think, well, somebody built that ladder and they climbed down there. See, look at that thing hanging down right there. You see that? I bet I could run and make a jump, and I could grab that thing and make it across like Tarzan. And if anybody knows any medication available, I think wine helps. I don't know which direction. I think it helps you want to jump even more. Somebody made it in. It's so clear and it's so white. I just think that's meltwater. And so this would be the trailhead. And it looks like there's trails going in a couple different directions up here. Clearly right here, looks like there's some different options. Including options, looks like there's camping up on the mountain there. I'll just go cruise around a little bit and then have to swing back. Crikey, right over there I just saw a famous Australian wildebeest. I'm gonna go see if I can wrestle it to the ground and shove my head in its mouth and then give it a chokehold and see if I can still defeat it. That guy died, you know. On the way up, I thought this was a little creek, and I realized this is a trail. Look at the handrail there. Wow, this is. I just heard some birds scream. This is just absolutely breathtaking right here. That's the trail. You know, I understand the pioneers. There's something very soothing about following the water. You feel like there's something alive with you that is not going to eat you. Problem is that animals, you know, feel the same way. Hey bears, do not eat me. Don't eat me. I'm gamey. Forgot my bear bell, so this is what the survival books tell you to do. Just kind of complain about yourself. So, you know, this makes a good walking stick. The curled bottom, the fuzzy stuff up there. You can almost, you know, it's like it's like bouncy, you know. The walking stick was actually invented by Thomas Edison, along with a wizard that he met when he was in Florida. A lot of people think his name is Ford, but it's not. It was actually a wizard. Hey, did you know that the more untrue something sounds, the more likely it is to be true? It's a fact. You can prove that in a court of law or in a history book. Well, I very badly want to keep going here, but I'm going to have a blood sugar problem because I never did get lunch and it's past 1 o'clock. I just had a little piece of jerky, so it's going to be another day. I will absolutely come back here because this is just incredible and gorgeous, and I want to get to the top. Show me what you do, make me move, take it, show me what you do, make me move, don't stop it baby, don't stop it baby.